Hey Barry Saxes, welcome back. On today's video, we're going to do Accent Book 2, page number 15. On page number 15, the rhythm pattern is a dotted eighth note and 16th note. Now, the dotted eighth note receives 3/4 of a beat in 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4 time. But that really means that if we had 4/16 notes, because we really know and mastered how to play our 4/16 notes, if we took the first 3/16 notes of 4, and if we joined them together, that would be our dotted eighth note. The 16th note that's left over is the 16th note that we see in today's rhythm pattern, dotted eighth and 16th note. So to count this rhythm, I always count it 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E. I always include the other 16th pulses in my counting so that I remember where those 16th notes are so I can place the fourth one on the Now, another thing that I always say about this rhythm pattern is it's the Humpty-Dumpty rhythm pattern because it has that kind of syllable and that kind of feel. Humpty-Dumpty, Humpty-Dumpty. That's dotted eighth and 16th, dotted eighth and 16th. Humpty-Dumpty. Let's practice using our Humpty-Dumpty rhythm, dotted eighth and 16th, for number 50. It's called dotted eighths. This piece is in 4/4 time with a B flat in the key signature. Let's play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ready, go. Did you have some success with that? If you need to, pause, practice, rewind, and review that one more time for more practice. Number 51 is probably the most popular dotted eighth and 16th note on the planet. It's the bridal chorus from Lohengrin. This piece was written by Wagner. Once we begin playing, you'll instantly probably recognize this piece. If you don't, someone hearing you will probably recognize it. Join me and let's play the bridal chorus. 1, 2, ready, go. Our next selection is the theme from the Unfinished Symphony. Do you ever wonder why they call it unfinished? Well, that's because the composer, Franz Schubert, died while he was composing it. Not to worry, one of his honorable students picked up his song and finished it for him, but it's still referred to as the Unfinished Symphony. Join me as we play through this. This piece is in 3/4 time, and there are no sharps or flats in the key signature. However, on line 2, the C becomes C sharp temporarily. On line 2, all of the C's are sharped except for one, the last one. So remember that as we play the theme from the Unfinished Symphony. 1, 2, 3, ready, set, go. Now, in measure 2, on line 2, there's a C sharp at the beginning of that measure and a C sharp at the end, and it's not marked. Did you remember that second C sharp? If so, good for you. You remember that sharps carry through the measure. If not, that's okay. Go back and try it again and try to remember all the way through that that sharp is there so that you don't miss playing your C sharp in measure 2. So let's finish up our page with number 53, the Italian Street Song. I like this one. It's a happy song and it uses all of the notes of our G major scale. Here we go. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and ready, go. Last, on this bottom of this page, number 54, is an accent on theory, major scale construction. You see, number 54, they've given you the F major scale in whole notes, and they've shown you the pattern of whole steps and half steps to make the F major scale. What they want you to do is, using a pencil, write the notes for the D major scale using the same pattern of whole steps and half steps. Sorry, I think I said half notes and whole notes. Number 54 shows you the pattern of whole steps and half steps, and they want you to make the scale for the D scale with the same pattern of whole steps and half steps. So grab a pencil and try to figure out that scale. The D major scale has 2 sharps, so that's a hint. And when you're done, try playing the scale with your Bari sax to see if you've guessed the right notes. If you use the pattern of whole steps and half steps, you won't be wrong. You'll get it right every time. So until I see you next time, keep practicing.